So much stuff. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be reviewing and doing a tutorial on the newest release from BH Cosmetics, and it is the Midnight Festival palette. And also I'm going to be using the Midnight Festival brush set. So if you're ready, then I'm ready. So let's get started. Before we get started, I do want to say welcome to all of our new family members out there. And in case you're not familiar with me yet, my name is Melissa Leah Garrett, and I'm a cruelty-free makeup and beauty reviewer. I'm a makeup enthusiast, a plus-size beauty, and a PNH and ITP fighter. If you'd like to know more about those two diseases, there are videos down below in my playlist that you can check out. Also, while you're at it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button to join the fam and hit that notification bell. Therefore, you know when I'm posting, even though I mainly post on Tuesdays and Fridays. Also, give this video a like while you're at it. So, as you guys see, the crimped hair is back. This is actually second day crimped hair. I crimped it yesterday while my nieces Madison and Bella were here. They were like, "Hey, Melissa, can you crimp your hair? You look so pretty when you crimp your hair." So, when they ask, I did. But I have it like halfway up in a little bun back here. It's really cute. I'm feeling myself today. Yeah, I got the dark vibes going on today, and I did that courtesy of the BH Cosmetics Midnight Festival palette. This is actually the newest palette from BH Cosmetics, and it is a follow-up to their Weekend Festival palette that was a huge hit. I want to say it was last year. You can't get this anymore, and I'm really sad because I'm going to show y'all what mine looks like. It is loved. It is really, really loved. Now we have the Midnight Festival palette. And also, as I stated earlier, I purchased the Midnight Festival brush set that I will be using with as well. So let's go ahead and talk about this palette. All right, if you want to bypass all that I'm talking about and just want to go straight into the tutorial, I am going to put a timestamp right here so you can just skip all that I'm getting ready to say and go into the tutorial of me making this look with this palette. So, like I stated in the intro, this Midnight Festival palette is the follow-up to the Weekend Festival palette that was released, I think it was last year. I really do love this palette. This is one of my favorite palettes, as I showed you. It's well loved. So for them to follow up to it was a pretty big risk because this is a very well loved palette. So with this palette, you just take it out of the sleeve, and then the packaging itself, it has that holographic changing vibe going on, and it has that, there we go, that vinyl noise. It's really cute, really cool. It says it's a 20 color shadow and pressed glitter palette. On the back, it says, "Fuel your glam fantasies with this festival season with the Midnight palette. 20 color shadow and pressed glitter palette. The vivid mix of bright and smoky cool hues and matte shimmer and pressed glitter finishes lets you create the next level eye looks perfect for dancing from dusk till dawn under the gleaming neon lights." It's pretty cool, and I almost dropped it. So this is what she looks like. As you see, you have 4 pressed glitters on the side. You have 4 metallic shades on the top, and then you have 16 matte shades, which I think this is a really good ratio. Normally with palettes like this, you only get maybe 5 to 10 matte shades, and everything else is like metallics, glitters, satins, and then you have a hard time trying to figure out what shadows you want to use. I think this right here is a perfect ratio. And then you get a nice size mirror, that has the fireworks on the background. Now, one thing I don't like about this is where the names are. I don't like how they are on the side. I'm so used to them being on the bottom. But I do like how bright these look. And then you do have a matte black, which I did use for this look today. And I was thinking about, I was like, oh my God, why is there a matte black in this palette? And then I thought about it, and then you could use it for these glitter shades and the metallic shades to just make them pop more, which I did in my tutorial. And then we have the Midnight Festival brush set. I did use this set today. It comes with 10 brushes and a holder for your brushes. You get 5 face brushes and 5 eye brushes. So now that I have talked about these products, let's go ahead and get into this tutorial. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get into this Midnight Festival palette and get these eyes started. I really do like the color scheme of this palette. It is just like super, super pretty. It really is. Alright, I am going to use the brush set as much as I can because it doesn't have a full set of eye brushes. It's eyes and face. So whatever I don't use, I'll always, tell you guys what other brushes I use. And I will be looking at the box because they don't have the name of the brush on the brush. They just have the number. So yeah, I am first going to go in with the number 9, which is the large shader brush. And I'm going to go into the shade Experience and use that as my transition shade. Is it picking up on the brush? I don't know. We shall see. Okay, yeah. It did. You can see it right there. That is awesome. As always, I will do my right eye on camera, my left eye off camera, and then I will show swatches of these shades when I'm done with making my right eye look. Alrighty, transition shade is down, and I'm realizing I should have used the number 9 brush for what I'm going to do next, but it is what it is. Y'all know I do what I want. I'm actually going to go in with the number 8, and it is the blending brush. Now, the difference between the number 8 and the number 7, which is a regular, or number 7 is the tapered blending brush, is that the number 8, which is this one right here, comes more to a point than what the number 7 does. So this is actually going to work really well because this one I want to get into the crease really good and blend up. So the next shade I am going to use is Beat Drop, which is this one right here. And I'm going to, like I said, put that in the crease, blend it up, and yeah, make this look a little fun. Okay, so I don't know if it's the brush or if it's the eyeshadow itself, but it is not picking up all that great. I think it's the brush. I'm not used to using a brush like this, so I don't know. Whoa. Okay. I really don't like this brush. It's very itchy on my skin, and it's just not comfortable. Okay, so we're changing brushes. I'm going to go in with the AOA Studio E130 brush now. Oh yeah, this picks up a lot better. That's a lot. There's a big difference in that. Now that that shade's down, I'm not too mad at it. The number 7 tapered blending brush actually works really, really well. It reminds me of their V5 vegan blending brush. This is like my all-time favorite blending brush. But this one actually does pretty good. Alright, so now it is time to hopefully not screw this look up. Because I'm going to go into Nocturnal, which is this jet matte black here. And I'm going to put that all over the lid. I'm not putting it in the crease, darkening the corner up, because I have this thing I have in mind. And I'm hoping that it works out. Because if not, I'm scrapping this and trying it again tomorrow. So I'm going to go into Nocturnal and we're going to go into the lid. I am going to use the number 6 brush, and it is the small flat shader brush. So hopefully this won't do me dirty. Okay, it's picking up on the brush rather nicely. A lot of shadow coming off of that. Okay. So this is a black that if you really want that deep, intense black shadow, you're gonna have to build it up. But it's always better to start light than to pack on right away. I just hit my face with the brush. That was awesome. I'll fix it. It's better to always start light because it's easier to build up than it is to take away. I am going to bring it up just a smidge into my crease on the out and on the outer edge. Okay, that turned out a lot better than I expected. I was like holding my breath, making sure everything was right, because once you put black down and you don't get it right the first time, yeah, it's all the hubsters coming in the door. You have to just start all over, and that is not something I want to do. So now I want to add the fun into this look, and I'm going to go into Wonderland, and we're going to put that halfway on the inner corner of the lid. I do not have a brush in the brush set that's going to do what I want to do. They have this one, which is the number 10, and it's the angled detail brush, but I think I want to use this more for my inner corner and my brow bone. So I'm going to go into the AOA Studio E132 for what I want to do. I don't want to use my finger because I don't want this shade to get all over the bottom of my eye right now. Okay, so oh, that is gorgeous up against this black base. And it is doing exactly what I want it to do. You guys, I am like super proud of myself right now. I really am. This is turning out to be one of my most favorite looks, and we're not even done yet. Most of the time it's all like messed up and it has to come all together with liner and mascara and lashes and blah blah blah, but this actually looks really, really good. I am like super impressed with myself right now. Yeah, I'm giving myself a pat on the back. I don't care what y'all say. Okay, now I am going to take my AOA Studio E115 brush. It's just like a flat shader brush, I guess you could say, whatever. And then I'm going to take Nocturnal, and I'm just going to take that and put it right on the lower lash line, very close to the waterline, but not in my waterline, because no. Okay, now that I have that down, I'm going to go back into Beat Drop, and with the AOA Studio E128, I'm going to buff that out. And just kind of bring it together. All right, now back into the Wonderland shade, and with the AOA Studio E134, I'm going to pull that into the inner corner and down halfway on my lower lash line. Just like that, to give this look a little bit more oomph to it. All right, I am going to finish up my eye look, finish the rest of my face, and I'm going to show you guys swatches of all 20 shades in this palette, and then I will be right back. is the final look. I did pair it up with a darker lip. I didn't want to go for a light lip because, hey, I do what I want. Now, I did use 3 more of the brushes out of the set. I did use the number 10 angled detail brush for my inner corner and my brow bone. And for that, I went into the Blacklight Highlight palette and in the shade Strobe, which as you see has seen a lot of love. I use that on my inner corner and brow bone because unfortunately this palette does not have a stark white metallic shade, which I think might have been better for me. I don't know. I did use the number 3, which is the tapered powder brush for my blush. And I did use the number 5, which is the highlighter brush. And they actually did pretty good. I'm actually thoroughly impressed with that. Okay. Now, the brush set, I actually really do enjoy. I like the fact that you get 10 brushes. You get a cup to hold them in, which is great because I'm tired of using glasses for my wedding to hold my brushes in. So that is neat that you do get a nice little cup. And they're pretty too. They're nice and pretty as I fling one across my desk here. But they are pretty decent. The only one I didn't like was the number 8 one. It just, the angle of it and the way that it's cut just scratches my eye, makes it feel really itchy. Not a big fan of it. For the brush set, it is $25, and as of recording this video, it is on sale for $18.75. I'm not sure if the sale will be over once I get the video posted, but I do know BH Cosmetics has sales on their sites all the time. So it's originally $25 on sale for $18.75. I really do like this palette. It is a really good follow-up to the Weekend Festival palette. I don't think I'm going to use the glitter shades though, because I am like really picky on what glitters I use, especially when it comes to pressed glitters. And you guys know Texas House of Glitters is my all-time favorite. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use these or not. Plus they have that weird gel feeling to them. I mean, they're pretty. They just have that weird gel feeling to them. And I'm not a big fan of gel glitters, gel press glitters. But out of the shades I used today, I am really liking Nocturnal. Is a great shade. I like how it's not like so much of a jet matte black. It is more of like a smokier black, kind of like, I wouldn't say charcoal, but more of like a smoky black. And you're able to build it up to that intenseness that you want. Wonderland worked beautiful. Beat Drop blended great. I really do like this palette. I like how there's more mattes in the palette than there are, you know, metallics and glitters. So you're able to mix and play with all these mattes and not have to worry about, do I have to use a metallic or a satin shade? You know, they have a really good selection of mattes, and I like the fact that there's no browns in this palette. I mean, you won't believe there would be a quote-unquote colored palette, but there's so many neutral colors in it. And that's what I like about this. And you can, you know, grab a random neutral palette, like say for instance, the Too Faced mini chocolate chip palette. You know, here's all your neutral shades if you want to use for your base or transition colors, and then just pop this, get it open, just open this up for your color. So it's a really good palette to use with all your other palettes if you're looking to branch out into color. Another thing I did not like with the whole experience was the shipping. I understood completely that shipping, you know, was going to be held back because of the whole virus issue. Understood that. And normally BH Cosmetics takes about a week and a half for me to get my stuff. I had to wait almost a month to get this. And as I stated earlier, that's just, you know, uncalled for, even with the whole virus incident, because I would order from Ulta and Sephora and I'd get it within 2 weeks. So yeah, All right, and the palette is $20. It is currently on sale for $15 as of right now when I'm recording this video. I don't know if it's going to be on sale when I post it, but like I said when I was talking about the brush set, BH Cosmetics has sales on their sites all the time. And you can only get these, the brush set, I'm holding the box, the brush set and the palette on BH Cosmetics website. I am not sure when it is going to come to Ulta. I purchased these off BH Cosmetics website myself. I did not get this in PR. I do not get BH Cosmetics in PR, but you can purchase this on their site. And that is all that I have for you guys today. Don't forget, all of my social media handles will be down in the description box. Come on over. We have fun on those pages as well. I do not, however, have a Twitter account. So if you happen to see one with my face and this gorgeous smile, report it because it's fake. Also, the rest of the products I used today to make this makeup look will be down in the description box as well. I love you all so much, and I will see y'all next time. Bye. Now, let's not forget for me to record my intro. I am loving this like midnight blue vibe thing going on. I know some of y'all ain't gonna like the lippy, but I love the lippy color. Alrighty, this is the final look. I did pair, no.